Hello and welcome to episode 27 of We Ain't Got a Barrel of Money here on YouTube. We've not had a bad start to Premier League life. We've won 2, lost 1, and now we've shown you the first big game against a big club, and we go to Anfield, a team currently 4th, but a team full of superstars and retro superstars. So we'll see how we get on. We'll test ourselves and hopefully give a good account to ourselves. Let's see how we get on. Right then, so first things first, let's have a look at what's been happening. So you saw the first game of the season against Portsmouth with a 1-0 win with a Phil Jagielka goal. We then played at home against Middlesbrough, winning 2-0. Sean Derry and Stein Sigums, which we're going to call him, Stein as we know him. This lad, in real life, had a shocking career. He didn't do very well at all. So we're hoping that on this, we're going to do a little bit better. If you Google him or Wikipedia him or whatever, not very good. But that followed up with a 3-2 defeat at home to Wimbledon. This was disappointing. They scored in the 73rd minute to consign us to defeat. A Paul Lambert own goal and a Michael Twist goal got us 2 goals, but they were just a bit too strong for us, unfortunately, which leads us into the Liverpool game. Interestingly, Liverpool managed by Arsene Wenger, believe it or not, but this will be the team that we put out to start the game, so it'll be Poom in goal. A back four of Stockdale, Jagielka, Keown and Quinn, Derry, Tonga, Murphy as the midfield three with Thornley on the left, Davis on the right and Stein up front. We are going to be cautious, surprisingly, as we go to Anfield. Clinton Morrison's not going to start, so we're happy with that. And let's see what happens here. But yeah, Arsene Wenger as manager of Liverpool in 2003. Would you have expected that? Probably not, but this is a Liverpool team. I had a quick look round their squad. I didn't know what team they were going to put out. But this is the team that will start, so it will be Gianluigi Buffon in goal. A back four of Hegem, Luis Alberto, Chris and Maxwell, Zetterberg and Gerrard holding in midfield with Andrea Pirlo, Herstov, Michael Owen and Robbie Fowler. Suddenly, we realise we have hit the big time here. We know we're underdogs. Let's just go out, give it a good go. And hopefully, by some miracle, get a result here. They're a better side than us. We know this from the players that they've got. We've got Danny Murphy, who was released by him. That's a little subplot to the game. But 7 points from his first 3. We can't be too upset with that. 6 points from his first 3. We can't be too upset. And hopefully we can get something here. But it's really unlikely. But Thornley tries to tackle Herstov early. Can't quite get there. And Michael Owen, 10 minutes in, fires home. And now it might be a long, long day for our lads here. I mean, to be fair to us, Pirlo's got it there. He's knocked it back to Herstov. Thornley's tried to get it. Couldn't quite. He skipped past him and whipped it in. I mean, Stockdale and Jags were both near Michael Owen. But Michael Owen at that stage in his career, deadly. And that is quite disappointing. And now you're thinking if we can keep it below 3 or 4. But they do have a free kick. Zetterberg crosses in. And it's Michael Owen again. And it is not looking a promising start to this game whatsoever. We're a newly promoted side going up against Liverpool, but I can't believe he scored from a set piece. But we've clearly not kept him quiet so far, have we? I can see. I mean, there's going to be a big gap, but this is going to be our first highlight up for as Quinn goes into Stein, who crosses it in, and Davis gets a head to it, and it's just over. But that might have been a route back into the game, and certainly give us a bit of encouragement, because we're not going to go out with our to fight. Hopefully, we're going to have a go. But Andrea Pirlo stands over this free kick. It's whipped in, and Michael Owens rattles the woodwork. Don't know how it's not gone in, but Davis does well there. And it's definitely not gone in, as we can see from the VAR or goal line technology. But we do have a corner. And it's going to be Michael Tong to whip it in. Crossed in, right footed. Stein's there, and Stein heads over the bar. That's disappointing. Like I said, absolutely useless in real life. I think he had a bit of a spell in Belgium and places like that, but never really did it. But we're starting to come into this a little bit now as Danny Murphy has the ball, plays it back to Martin Keown, goes all the way back to Poom, who plays it to Jags. Right, Jags, back to Poom again, into Martin Keown, trying to build from the back. Keown lumps it down the middle and they tidy it up. But if Derry could ping one, but he can't, he goes into Jagielka instead, who goes all the way back to Poom again, into Sean Derry. Keown. Can we start an attack here? Keown goes down the middle again. Stein does well against Luis Alberto. Tries to beat the second man. He's into the box. He's done very well. Oh, and Stein. It's a wonderful save by Buffon. But to be fair to Stein there, he's done well. And it'll be Michael Tongue to cross this corner in right-footed again. Zetterberg heads away. They're uninterested. I think they feel that they've got this one. I really do. But maybe second half we might just change something and have a bit of a go. Change it round a little bit. I'm tempted to stick two up top, but I think we'll get hammered in midfield if we do. And with the players they've got going forward, it's always a danger. We don't need a third to go in before half time. And Hegam's bombing down this right hand side. He's past Quinn, his shot, and it's fortunately straight into Poom's hands. But probably what we would have expected. You have been unlucky so far. I don't think there's any particular changes I'd like to make early doors. Do I be brave and knock us up to positive and see if we can get stuck in after half time? I think that's got to be realistic, can it? Yeah, we'll go out second half and try and get up front foot a bit. Maybe, like I said, maybe they think they've got this one. Which if that is the case, then a bit of complacency, maybe something we can exploit. But, I mean, at midfield, we've got Gerrard, Pirlo, and, do you know what I mean? Owen, Fowler, top players. Pirlo will cross this in. Oh, and unfortunately, to be fair, I'm a bit upset with how we've done this. Because, well, alright, fair enough. Do you know what I mean? I can live with them out footballing us. What I can't live with is them scoring from two set pieces. And I think that's massively disappointing. And Robbie Stockdale's coming off on the back of that. In fact, we're gonna try and get ourselves back into the game. We might lose 4 or 5, but we're gonna try and get ourselves back into the game. So it's gonna be Steve Yates to come on at right back. Murphy's not really doing it at all. He's having a bad game, so we'll switch him up to up there. I think we'll get Clinton Morrison on to play as a poacher. We'll want him attacking. We'll have Sean Derry switching into here on central midfielder as automatic. Tongue will switch to a deep line midfielder, deep line playmaker on support. That'll be his changes for now. We're going to go attacking. And we're going to try and just get a goal, I think. If we get a goal, I think that's a big achievement. Not from another set piece, surely. Pirlo whips in again. They've done it again. What are we doing defensively? Fortunately, VAR's bailed us out, but I mean, he's got a free header there, hasn't he, Alberto? Fortunately. Just noticed Sunderland's gone 1-0 up. Kevin Phillips in the Tyneside derby. As we tick to 70 minutes, might be time to make another change, I think. I think Simon Davis is probably going to come off. Yeah, why not? Let's bring Nick Montgomery on. In fact, let's bring Nick Montgomery on. And just pop him back there as a wide midfielder on a tight. Sorry, I'm clicking buttons that I shouldn't be clicking. Let's try that. As we do have a corner, and it's going to be Wayne Quinn. Crosses in left-footed. Luis Alberto misses it. And Jagielka scored, but Clinton Morrison had fouled their defender. 2-0 up now, Sunderland in that game. Andrea Pirlo is an accomplished crosser of a ball. Yeah, he can do that, can't he? And here he is again. Crossed in. Traore nods down to Fowler. Strikes it. Good save. Good block. Come on, lads. Let's get a goal. Right then, as Liverpool build from the back, Alberto into Traore, who knocks it long upfield into Herstov. Now Fowler. It's just an who's-who, isn't it? Albelda's come on now. Michael Owen sprays it out to Herstov. He's got an overlap on. Crossed him, Robbie Fowler nods back to Herstov, and I tell you what, if that had gone in, I could not have. I wouldn't have been upset. I would not have been upset with that. Michael Owen again. Michael Owen has ripped us to bits, hasn't he? Wayne Quinn does well to clear that. All we're missing now is a Steven Gerrard wonder strike, aren't we? But Mark Poole makes a good save there. It's just been routine, hasn't it, for Liverpool, yeah? Totally routine. Pirlo crosses, and again, this time Martin Keown does get a touch on it. And it's clear, but Owen has it again, and we just can't get near Owen. Montgomery does well there. And I think we're going to have to think of something different for when we come up against these big sides, or how we're going to defend. To be fair, we did go cautious, in fairness to us. We're just a single man up front, but we've not really threatened, have we, if we're honest with ourselves. And that's probably the most disappointing thing from today. As they play it back towards out. Come on, it'd be nice to get a goal, but I'd rather them not get a fourth. Herstov, that's a good save from Mark Pullman. To be fair, I think he's going to have a couple of games this season in which he has to do things like this. Herstov now, into Pirlo again, Herstov. Back to Hegem, weren't the best of balls, but he's got Maxwell on this outside. Back into Almeida, and Almeida strikes it wide. You realise the sort of teams we're going to be playing. Imagine Arsene Wenger managing Liverpool, though. And Gianluigi Buffon not being at Juventus. Isn't it weird? Now, this changes. Leeds are absolutely spanking Arsenal. And West Ham are doing the same to Pompey as well. As Liverpool come forward again, Andre Pirlo strikes wide. I think Pompey are bottom. Pompey haven't won a game yet. So bearing in mind they're the other team that's come up with us. And Sheffield Wednesday are in the bottom three as well as things stand. So early doors, but I think for a newly promoted side, we're not doing overly badly, to be fair. Into Tong now. Be nice to get a goal. I don't think we're going to get one. I think that's probably going to be it as Buffon smashes that away into the stands. Is that going to be it? I think it will be once this throw-in's taken. Yeah. Pinged upfield, and that, as Martin Keown controls, will be it. Like I say, I'm not. You can't hammer him for that. Unlucky, I feel it were. You can't hammer him for that, but what we can, I'm not happy with the way that we conceded the goals. If Michael Owen scores two from, do you know what I mean, a nice passing move or breaking away, I can understand that. Can I understand him scoring two from set pieces? Oh, it's a little bit hard to take, but we'll move on. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we'll see you next time for more Football Manager videos. See you later.